small storefronts in rural communities, urban communities. And as I reflected on the coming 250th anniversary of our country, I decided that I wanted to offer this sermon to the nation. You know, sermons lift us up in dark times. And these are dark and difficult days. These kinds of preachments, hopefully help to put things in perspective. They help us to take the long view. And as I point out in the passage that you read, there was standing in the National Cathedral, and America is like a grand cathedral. Cathedrals take a long time to build. You don't pop up overnight. It takes decades. And over the course of that, there are fluctuations in the economy, war might break out. And here's the thing, the folks who sign up to build a cathedral, they start, and they know that they will not be the ones to finish. And yet they dig in because they have a vision of what might be possible for the next generation. America's a grand cathedral. It is unfinished, but it is our job, it is our job to keep building a brick by brick. Don't give in to those who are trying to burn. Let's strengthen it so that everybody has
I think what makes people so drawn to the message right now is that people feel like the general concept of the cathedral is an arsonist. How do you keep hope and keep reality focused?
Well, you need not look any further than what happened in Georgia today. I mean, Donald Trump is just, obsessed with power. Enriching himself with own self-aggrandizement. He began this terrible race to the bottom that we're witnessing. Right now, pour fuel on the fire. And the Georgia legislature, of all the things that they could have been meeting, they were meeting at the governor's, we call them a recession. It was about redistricting, redrawing the lines. Well, we still have to. And people raise their voices, they've been raising their voices for weeks about this issue. And I think the Republicans lost their nerve this for now. They hear the thumping of feet, the thud of thumping of feet, open doors, no knuckle. And they rightly deserve it. People intend to hold them accountable. And so for now, they're able to issue. I think it's important. Because I think it's easy to give in at a moment like this. To say, well, we can't win, to give in to what you're trying to weaponize is fair. This is just one example. And when you stand up to Donald Trump, and you stand up to his enablers in Congress, you can hold. And we have a small issue here in a court.
It is true, the pattern bears it out, that when people stand up to him, he just goes on, because there are plenty of people all too willing to roll over. I think it makes the Republicans in the Senate all the more pathetic as an observer of them. Do you see anything up close as one of their colleagues that suggests that they're at an inflection point with much popularity, with their being on the warpath against senators like Cassidy and Cornyn? Do you see anything changing behind the scenes that we don't see yet?
Listen, my hope is with the people. I have watched Republicans now for more than a decade. I mean, Nicole, how many opportunities have they had to get off of this bus?
Endless.
When do you say enough is enough? When do you say, my dignity, my sense of what's right and wrong, that I cannot countenance this kind of just ugliness, brazen bigotry unleashed in our public, the gross incompetence, having to, why do you spend the time that you have to spend? Let me tell you, it's not easy getting this job. You do a lot. Why would you work so hard to get the influence that comes with being a United States Senator? And then just hand it over to Donald Trump. No matter who he appoints, you find a way to contort yourself into a pretzel to say that this is okay. And so you end up confirming people like RFK to help human services. And he's literally, his policies are literally and all of a sudden we're dealing with defense or Department of War, as he likes to call it. And now this effort
into the
with
trenches
Donald
of
Trump
the
is
second channel
determined
so you can get more
to
videos,
put
hire
real
more
protein
thumbnail artists, and
over
then
our
make
damn
some
country.
more
And clearly
bang
there's no
content
part
for
of
you
his
guys. So
job that
use
he
code
takes
FISH.
seriously. We know who Donald Trump is. This is about the character of the country. Who are we? And Republicans will not respond until the American people stand up. That's what they respond to. The change in the public mood on this issue. Donald Trump has chased all of the Republicans, the folks that we used to enjoy fighting with, people you work for, Nicole. He's chased all those people out of the party, and you don't really have a party. You have a cult. And it's really about people. But I have confidence that the American people, as they stand up, can rescue their own democracy, and I'm certainly going to be doing everything I can as a United States Senator to be their voice.
Well, filling this vacuum with hope and with character and with moral leadership is something that people are so hungry for. A lot of people are hoping that you will, it feels beneath you to say that consider a presidential run. Is that anything you think about, or are you going to sort of take the temperature while you're talking about the book and bringing this message to the country?
Listen, I have 2 big jobs. I'm the pastor of Ebenezer Church, father of 2 small children, and a U.S. Senator. So I'm focused on that, and while anybody would be gratified that your name gets tossed around in that kind of discussion, let me be really clear. Part of what I point out in the book, and I do mean this, this is not a dialogue, I mean it, that part of what deals with politics is that we are always obsessed with the next election, not with the one after that. And I understand, the pundits do it, the pundits do it, but in a real sense, we made politics in our country about the politicians. Literally about the politicians. Who's up, who's down, who's in, who's out. And I think the people in Georgia right now who are watching the prices on the groceries spike, the price of gas spike, healthcare unaffordable, housing unaffordable, they're saying, who cares? I didn't send them to Washington. I didn't send them to the state capitol to work for themselves. I sent them up there to work for me. And I can tell you, and I really do mean this, for me it's a sacred honor that I get to represent 11 million people in the great state of Georgia. They didn't all vote for me, but I get to fight for them every single day. It is for me a sacred trust. Similar to my other job as a pastor. It's about walking with the people, working for them. And for the people of this state to say that since we can't all go to D.C., but we're concerned about our children, we want to make sure that they have a path towards prosperity. We're concerned about our parents, our aging parents, as they deal with both the blessings and the burdens of getting older. We're going to sit here in D.C. and we're going to trust that in rooms of power, folks are trading and doing the things that politicians do with all of the special interests, that you're going to be thinking about us. That at the end of the day, you're going to send our ordinary people, and we may not be able to agree on every vote, but we're going to trust that you're going to try to do the right thing for the people. That's my calling, and there are various ways to do that, and it's the thing that drives me every single day.
Well, that sacred and basic covenant of the people who represent them is under attack as well. You've spoken out about the Supreme Court's role in that. I want to ask you about that. On the other side of the break, we're going to ask you to stick around and delve more deeply into the book as well. And we'll get back to those headlines that I mentioned as well. The book is called The Crooked Places State. More. The senator sticks with us. Also, we have former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama are celebrating the opening this week of the Obama Presidential Center in Chicago. Seeing them in the spotlight reminds millions of Americans about the gaping divide between their accomplishments and their dignity as the current occupant of the White House. What the former president says about how he stayed connected to the American people. That's later in the hour. Then the White House continues after book break. Don't go anywhere today. High pressure low, and I hate it.
It's the Bullseye Pro. What do you think of the air compressor in the pocket? If you like